Good morning, everybody. What is up? This is Coffee, Coaching, and Conversation. I am your host, Kimberlee Deneice. I am an empowerment coach and strategist, certified in leadership, parent and family coaching, disc behavioral analysis consultant, all of the things. And I am just excited to be with you for another episode of Coffee, Coaching, and Conversation. Thank you so much for being here today, finest. Thank you for being here. Great, fan, glorious rising. It is good to see you all. So listen, I thought I was here by myself, so I appreciate the comments that you all put in the chat because I don't always see an accurate count per se of the number of people that are on watching with me live. So if you'll just comment and let me know that you are here, that is helpful. Even though this is virtual, it is still public speaking. And so we all like to be encouraged. We all like to know that we're helping somebody, whether or not you find this useful, all of that good stuff. So I am just excited to be with you all this morning. Let me tell you, there are some amazing things that are happening. And so I am just excited about all of those things and where God is taking the Faith Like a Boss community. If you have not joined the Faith Like a Boss community, what are you waiting for? You need to join our tribe. Listen, we are just about 300 strong. And we have a Facebook group and just a lot of amazing things that are happening moving forward. But if you have any type of business, ministry, anything that you're working on and you're trying to connect, collaborate with other professionals of faith, then the Faith Like a Boss community is where you need to be. I am just so excited that you all are here and that you all continue to rock with me week after week. I believe this is episode 29 of season 2. So we're in our second year of doing this, and we're just going to keep pressing forward. We're going to keep pressing forward. If you guys could see me like right before the broadcast, you would understand why I'm smiling. You would understand. This morning was interesting, but I'm just so glad to be here. I am blessed to be able to do this for you all. I get to do this week after week, and you all continue to encourage me, and you show up as well. So I am just excited about that. I want to make sure that we, interesting. So today's title, for some reason, is not on the first slide. No worries. I knew today was going to be interesting. Yesterday, my computer did some interesting things. And so I was just praying that we would make it through this broadcast today. So bear with me. Today we're going to be talking about 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge. All right. 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge. All right. Let's see if I can get this. 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge. One thing that I am excited about is, and we've kind of talked about this, and then the idea kind of went away, but it's coming back. So I am really excited to have a note sheet available for you each and every week. Starting next week, I just need to check and troubleshoot a few things just to make sure before I grant you access that you will indeed have access to that. So what will happen is you will have access to a folder with, and starting with this week's lesson, a note sheet, and moving forward you will have one every single week. So you'll just simply go in and you'll have a note sheet to follow along as you are watching this, whether you're watching it live or whether you are watching the replay. So I'm really excited about that. We'll be making that available next week. So make sure that you are part of the Faith Like a Boss community, and make sure that you are listening up so that you don't miss out on the opportunity for access to the notes every single week. All right. Awesome. All right. So let me get myself situated here. Perfect. So we're talking about 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge today. 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge. And you can just, understand, first of all, that challenges are a normal part of life. Many people look at challenges and loathe them. They despise them. They hate them. But challenges help us to move forward. We would stand without challenges. We'd stand still. We wouldn't do anything. We would never improve ourselves. We would always be the same people we are right now if we didn't have something that challenged us. So this knowledge may make changes somewhat easier to deal with, and may even enable you to defeat challenges or obstacles that are standing in your way. But you need to ask yourself, am I where I want to be in life? And just know that if you're not happy, it's time to take charge. If you're not happy, it's time to take charge. All right. So before I get into this first point, I just want you to know that overcoming some challenges can be as simple as remembering nothing lasts forever. That's the first point. Even though this may sound simple, it's true. Nothing lasts forever. When you are in the midst of a tough situation, you should pause for a moment and remember, this too shall pass. All right. We often get caught up in the drama and the stress of a challenge or obstacle, and this binds us. It blinds us to the reality that this moment is simply a stepping stone to where we are going. A stepping stone to where we are going. Okay. So another way to overcome challenges is to seek help. We often become islands unto ourselves when we shouldn't be that way. Ask friends and family for help, or get professional help if the challenge requires it. Teaming up with those who are in our lives often makes a challenge seem smaller and less threatening. All right, seems smaller and less threatening. And that's important. All right, that is important. So seek help. And then you want to break those challenges down into more manageable pieces, and that may help you to more easily overcome. Many of us look only at the big picture, which often can be overwhelming. All of us are not big picture people. Sometimes the big picture can be very overwhelming. So look at the challenge you're facing and see if you can break up the issues into smaller pieces to make the process less intimidating. Maybe you are overwhelmed with financial challenges. Maybe it seems like this is about to get cut off, this. And I like using that example because I think no matter where we are financially right now, all of us at some point in our lives have experienced financial challenges. And if we haven't, COVID maybe introduced us to that. But break it down. Maybe you look at, okay, what do I have coming in? What's going out? What can I eliminate? All right, breaking it down into smaller pieces. Those smaller pieces even include, for the example that we're using here, Making a budget, right? So if it's a financial challenge we're facing, making a budget, looking at what we can eliminate, looking at what's absolutely necessary, going from there. All right. So we want to break it down into smaller pieces, and it'll make the process less intimidating. But also know that positive thought is a great way to overcome challenges. Many people keep a list of affirmations with them, either physically or in their minds, to help them overcome difficulties as challenges arise. Affirmations are simple statements to help you quiet negative thoughts that are in your mind. Many people find that positive thoughts are the key to overcoming both big and small challenges. So those positive thoughts we can take a little bit further, and we can incorporate affirmations into our everyday life. These affirmations may include, if I say it, I can do it, and I can be it. Getting up each day and saying these thoughts out loud reaffirms the positive thought and allows you to live it. It allows you to live it. Many people repeat the thought each day at the same time, while others use them only in those moments when challenges present themselves and become overwhelming. Overwhelming challenges, overcoming challenges, it can be difficult, it can seem difficult, but it is a vital part of learning more about yourself, who you are striving to be, and what your place is in this world. In many situations, you can employ just one of these methods to overcome the challenges in your life. And in other situations, you may need to use a combination. Each person finds different methods of dealing with challenges to work for them, but the power of positive thought cannot be overlooked. This power will enable you to see the good in each challenge or obstacle that you encounter throughout your life. All right. So that was our lesson for today. 5 simple strategies to defeat any challenge. But I want to hear from you. I want to know which one of these tips you need to focus on this week. All right, which one of these do you need to focus on this week? So I'll put them up so that you have them. All right. The first is, remember, nothing lasts forever. All right. Remember, nothing lasts forever. The second point, seek help. Seek help. All right. The third, so to overcome challenges, these 5 simple strategies. Number 1, remember, nothing lasts forever. Number 2, seek help. Number 3, break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. All right, into manageable pieces. You want to break it down. You want to break it down. All right. And number 4, you want to have positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. And then number 5, you want to incorporate affirmations. Incorporate affirmations. Incorporate affirmations. So which one of these, out of the 5, which one do you need to focus on more this week? Remember, nothing lasts forever. Seek help. Break it down into manageable pieces. Positive thoughts. Incorporate affirmations. I'm with you, Finest. Finest says, my focus will be breaking it down into smaller pieces. That's it for me too. one of the things that my personality type, I am a precisionist. And so as a precisionist and wanting to be compliant, wanting things to be the right way. Yes, positive thoughts for Stephanie. Wanting things to be the right way. I tend to fall into the perfectionism space. And if you don't know what perfectionism is, it's actually not a positive thing to be a perfectionist. It has some negative consequences. Perfectionism can cause even more overwhelm to the challenges that you are facing if you're wanting everything to be perfect. And so, if you want to learn more about overcoming perfectionism, then I encourage you to attend the webinar. Yes, webinar this evening actually on overcoming perfectionism. Overcoming perfectionism. I'm going to see if I can't get the information put into the comments so that you can see it and have a clickable link. But yes, overcoming perfectionism is something that is really important. So we have to be careful with that space, because when we face challenges, we may fall into that, unfortunately, and wanting things to be perfect. And so we that's not where we want to go. All right. So awesome. So let's move on. Let me take our thoughts off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. So here is our affirmation. I am emotionally prepared for any challenge. I am emotionally prepared for any challenge. All right. And I just want to share something with you. Just know that life can throw at you what it will, but just know that you can handle it because you are in charge of your emotions. So make sure to say, I gratefully accept all emotions, good and not so good, because the entire spectrum of emotions is part of my wonderful human heritage. When I have positive emotions like joy and happiness, I allow myself to thoroughly enjoy them, and I let the good feelings spill over into every area of my life. When I experience uncomfortable emotions like anger or sadness, I acknowledge the emotions and I deal with them in positive ways. If I'm feeling upset, I look for the silver lining. Surely something good must be in the situation, waiting for me to discover it. Once I discover what is good, another one of my positive tools, gratitude, takes over, and I can give thanks for it. All right. So today, I plan to make full use of my positivity toolbox to handle any emotional challenges that arise. I know with certainty that I am emotionally prepared for any challenge. All right. So let's get into our point to ponder. Keeping my thoughts fixed on God can help me overcome challenges. And so I want to read this verse with you. I want to read this verse. Bear with me. I want to pull it up in the Passion Translation. Y'all know me. Keep your thoughts continually fixed on all that is authentic and real, honorable and admirable, beautiful and respectful, pure and holy, merciful and kind, and fasten your thoughts on every glorious work of God, praising Him always. All right. So I keep my thoughts fixed on God, and that can help me overcome challenges. All right. And so here's our declaration today. I decree that the best is yet to come. I can overcome any challenge that I face. God is in control, and I have to keep my thoughts fixed on Him. According to Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, I can overcome negative and pessimistic thoughts by thinking on whatever is pure, lovely, and admirable. All right? That's our declaration today. So I'm just really excited to be able to make the notes available to you starting next week. I'm really excited. I've already got today's note sheet ready, but I just want to make sure that when you sign up, that the automations are working, that you don't have any problems. And so it's just a one pager. It'll have the title of the lesson for the day. It'll have the points, the list that are numbered, whether it's 3 points, 5 points, 7 points, whatever. So it'll have the date. It'll have the points. It'll have the affirmation listed for you, the point to ponder listed for you, the self-reflection questions. There will be about three self-reflection questions, and then the decree and declare portion of what we do every single week. So I am really excited about being able to make that available to you, and that being something that you can utilize moving forward. So as always, remember, I'm going to hop on Instagram Live here in a few minutes, and we'll just be able to informally talk about some things and chime in. So those of you that are on Instagram that can hop over and join me, I'd appreciate that. And yes, the webinar, I told you about the webinar. Just do me a favor. If you need the information to register for the webinar tonight, just send me a DM, send me a private message. Because the screen where I get the link is requiring a login right now. And so that's a lot for me to be doing, and still I want to be present with you all. So send me a DM if you would like to register for that webinar, and I will send you the link. All right. So let me pray us out, and then we're going to move over to Instagram. All right. Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for love and life and your presence in our lives. And we just thank you for these strategies that we can use to overcome any challenge. And thank you for helping us to keep our thoughts continually fixed on all that is authentic and real and honorable and admirable, beautiful and respectful, pure and holy, merciful and kind. And that we will fasten our thoughts on every glorious work of God, praising Him always. So God, we just thank you for your word. Thank you for a time together today. And we just pray that something was said or done that we can put in our resource toolkit to help us with anything that we may face. We just thank you for it now. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, as you always do. And remember, I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me and agree with me, because it is God's will that every need be supplied. You, my friends, are important to me. I need you to survive. Until next week, peace and blessings.